John, I hope I can ask too, but you guys called a timeout about 2 minutes into the second half. Florida got off to a good start, and then the ball went to Oscar 3 or 4 straight times. I guess it's obvious, but what was the strategy there?
Shoot threes.
I'm sorry?
Shoot threes. Wait, it was to post Oscar. Like, throw him the ball. We came out, we ran one thing after another. And again, I told some guys played more than others. And I said, just be ready for the next game. Just be ready for the next game. You be the star of the next game. When it's about advancing, which is how I coached this game, that's what it is. And you can't pout. You can't listen to the clutter. You just got to say, all right, next game will be mine.
And I wondered, you guys stumbled a little bit with turnovers in the final minute or two, and not for the first time. How concerning is that to you going forward?
It's not. The play that made me mad was Severe trying to throw a lob to Jacob. Why would you do that? The game's over. And then the other one was Jacob throwing the long pass to Severe. Why would you do that? The game's over. They're not fouling. And so, and then Davion held the ball. And you know what I said? You better make two. You're holding it to get fouled. And he went 1 out of 2. So there were some things. But look, we got different ways of getting it in. I probably wasn't fair to Keon to have him take it out. It just wasn't fair. He hadn't played that much this game. And I put him, and after I did it, I took him out, but it was just, that's on me. I mean, come on, you got to have some sense when you're coaching, a feel for who's going to be the guy taking it out and where is he in the scheme of things.
Thanks.
Daryl?
Yeah, John, now that the regular season is over, does Oscar Tshiebwe get your vote for National Player of the Year?
Yeah, I'll be surprised, but I've been surprised before, but the things that he's done hadn't been done for 50 years. So how could you not do it? Well, I don't like Kentucky, or I don't like Cal, or okay, that's fine. Then vote for who you want. But you got to explain yourself. Well, he's not a great free throw shooter. I don't know what you say. I mean, done some good stuff. I can tell you that. I'm proud of him. And it's not only on the court, off the court. This kid's a model citizen. How hard he works. How much does he ever, Daryl, say anything to the officials?
No.
What would you do if they're pushing you or jerk and now they grab and hold and there's no calls? What would you do?
I'd act like you.
What?
I'd act like you.
There you go. And you probably get thrown out of the game. He didn't say anything. Not one word. And, he gets called on a baseline drive, a touch on a baseline. And you're like, really? You're lucky this kid is nice. He's a beautiful kid he's just playing. And he's so thankful, so faith-based. I mean, it's been great. I've enjoyed coaching him.
Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, Cal, I wonder how you feel like the guys responded to the attention, this week to defense, and maybe it is defense, but what was the most encouraging thing, as it relates to being ready for March that you saw today?
I thought we really guarded until the last 2 minutes. We didn't want to foul. So they shot 3 layups. So it was 41%. My guess is it was probably 38, 37 before those last 3 or 4 baskets. And I thought we did better. Now, the pick and roll defense wasn't great, but we're working on it. We got stuff and different ways to play. And, what I told them is, look, our stuff is always, we're a machine. It's not about emotion. It's not about me being a cheerleader. It is about us locking in and playing with a spirit and a toughness and an energy for 40 minutes, competing for each other for 40 minutes. And that's what we built to. Every board has been the same. Every game prep has been the same, and it will not change in this weekend or the NCAA tournament. It won't change. This game for us was about seeding. I told them, it's not about winning and losing. This is about a seed. And the best position you can put yourself in is the higher chance of advancing. So win as many as you can, but I'm not worried about our conference tournament. I know how hard it's going to be. This stuff is about March for us and me, and it's always been that way.
Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win, first of all. Speaking about Oscar's game, what impressed you most about his confidence level on both ends of the floor?
Well, he's shooting the ball and making free throws. You know, he's doing really good stuff.
Larry Vaught.
Yeah, John, I just wondered, could you talk a little bit about the start of the game, kind of the emotion there and why you were, I'm assuming, glad to be part of something like that, and maybe what he said to you when he came over and hugged you there?
Well, we had to agree to that, and Mike knew this and they knew it. You know what I said to do? Let him grab the ball and go shoot a layup and keep the score in the books so that he scored 2 in the game. Now, they went, what? I said, yeah, it's a 40-minute game. 2 points, yeah, it may come down to it. And if it does, good for that. What we do in the Tennessee game at home, Larry, how'd we start the game? Did you watch that game?
I did, but I don't remember you.
We
You started really well.
We went 1-3-1 to start the game. What did I do that for?
Oh, for Coach Hall, that's right, yeah.
And what did they do? They scored.
Once, yes.
Scored. It's one basket. And I said, why not let him go score? And when I grabbed him, I just said, I wish you were playing. And I got a little emotional because, you know, come on. I mean, this kid, his whole life had been to be in this moment in these kind of games, and it was taken from him. So, but good for Florida for figuring out a way to really honor him and their fans for what they've done.
John Clay.
You don't play again until Friday. You've got some guys who've been nicked up and hurt. Damien could play today. How much does that help you? And do you approach this week any differently than you do normally for the SEC tournament?
Yeah, we'll get home, you know, probably by 7:00, maybe earlier. They'll have the rest of today off. They're going to have all of Sunday off, and I'm going to give them Monday off. If they want to come in and shoot and do something on Monday, they're fine to do it. If they don't have to. We'll start Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we travel on Wednesday. So we'll get down Florida Wednesday, and then it's Thursday's practice and get ready for a game who we don't even know who it is, and we won't know till Thursday. So what we'll do for 2 days is continue to work on us. I went to live practices. I told you, we went body to body. We went scrimmaging. I normally don't do that late, but this team needed it. And we did loose ball drills, charge drills. I mean, I did stuff that, you know, block out drills where it's, you know, and it's very dangerous to do that, but we needed it. I'll spend some time thinking about what we'll do for Tuesday, Wednesday before we leave. And like I said, this is a team. They ask about this team. We got 4 point guards. You got Xavier, Ty, Davion, and Kellen. You got 4 point guards, and many times 3 of them on the court at one time. And then you got the beast in the middle. You got the long athletic kids. You got Lance, who's a beast and will battle. And you got Damian when he's ready and healthy. And we've all seen Bryce do his thing. We got a full roster. The hardest thing is the guys that aren't knowing how much they're going to play to be prepared to go in and make their name go down in history of Kentucky basketball for helping us do something. And they say, you know, he didn't play, but all of a sudden in this game and this next game, he was out of his mind and he helped us advance. You just want them to think that way. It's hard though. You didn't play a whole lot. you're sad, you got to go to the next. And that's what's great about NBA players. NBA players know I got to get past that game because we got another one tomorrow. And if I start playing bad again and the next one is bad and the next one is bad, I'm out. So I got to get by this stuff. That's the maturity of an NBA player. And I'm telling my guys, look, whether it was me or you, whatever, move by it. Let's go. Next. Get ready. We're going to play this weekend. You got a chance to show who you are. Just go do it.